Alright, what up, it's Shankster94, and welcome to the 43rd weekly Q&A. I'm your host, THEGAMERSHANKSTER, aka Shankster94, and this is a place for you guys to ask questions, communicate, and whatever else. It is not a place for you, however, to troll on a very innocent YouTuber who has not done shit to you. Alright, so who do we got attending this Q&A? We have usual contenders. Miguel Salazar, Wyatt Shatron, Spyrodrum, Feargal the Fearless, what's up? Andre Hernandez, Stormer Ninja, Night Weemos, that's a new one. Your loving grandma, that's funny. Whoa W, Max Park. Alright, here we go. So let's get the 1 hour timer going for this Q&A. And start. Alright, so what do we got? Whoa W asks, can I say bomb diggity swiggity swoot 5 times fast? Bomb diggity swiggity swoot. Bomb diggity swiggity swoot. Bomb diggity swiggity swoot. Nope. Can you say toy boat 5 times fast? Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat. Freddy Krueger, what's up? Eric Winters, hey. Best and worst thing I've seen on Netflix. Okay. One of the best things I've seen on Netflix was Stranger Things, TV show. Worst thing I've seen on Netflix? Not really too sure. I don't watch a whole lot of Netflix necessarily, so it's really hard to call something that I really hated on it, other than a movie maybe I've already seen in the past. Can't really answer that, actually. If you're talking like Netflix exclusive stuff, then I really can't answer that, because I haven't seen a lot of those, like, other than Stranger Things. Epic gift, nice beard, how long did it take me to grow this? Well, this is a result, let me see, it's February 22nd, so it's almost been 8 months since I last shaved. I haven't shaved since August, so actually no. It's not 8, that's 6. 6 months. 6 months since I last shaved. Been half a year. Feargale. Happy to be almost done with the full play of Remake. Yeah. So my 11th playthrough is recorded. I'm just in the editing stages right now. Spy Red Room. Have I seen Walking Dead? It's basically if Resident Evil Outbreak was a TV show. No, I haven't seen it. I've definitely heard about it, and I know it would probably be a show that I would thoroughly enjoy. So, one day I will get started on it. Night Weemos. What's my favorite character in Resident Evil 4? Yours is Leon. Mine would be Ada Wong. Wyatt Shatron. I knew this was coming, since he's seen my personal Facebook. So, how did I meet my girlfriend? I met her online, like a lot of people these days. Been talking to her for quite a while. And we just made it official today, basically. TJ Goshenor. What's my cat's name? Oh yeah, she's right there. She's right behind me. But her name is Naomi. Alright. Stormo Ninja. Have I ever ditched school once? Nope. Never ditched. Been absent plenty of times due to sickness, or just not feeling like going to school, but I've never ditched once I went. I was such a good kid in high school. Andre Hernandez, if 3 of my subscribers can spend 1 day with me, which ones will it be? 3 of my subs, huh? Well, today, see, like I said, subscribers change, like, through the years. Like, I used to have a complete different set of subs who were, dedicated back then, so it's kind of hard to say. But I would say the best ones today would probably be Wyatt Chatran, Manif Muff, and Marat Balamza. And hold on a second, guys. I gotta let my cat out of the room. She wants out. There you go. Alright. So after that question, got quite a few. Once again, guys, slow mode is on, so you're only limited to a question every 2 minutes. But it's perfectly fine, I feel like, at this point. Alright, because, yeah. We got quite a few viewers on this one. Maybe because it's late at night. 9:30 at my time. It's 12:30 for the East Coasters. Alright, okay. So, Max Park. That one dangerous zombie was annoying in Remake. Couldn't I use any defensive item when it grabbed you? Not when Forrest grabbed me. No, you can't. Because they would kill him, which would be a fail of the game. So they took that ability out for him. Freddy Krueger, your life is a lie? Possibly. Eric Winters. Ada versus 3 Farfarello. Ada would be armed with the Colibri with only 1 clip. I don't know if she'll survive that, Eric. Hey, Lindsay Carter, what's going on? Am I excited for my Resident Evil 6 playthrough, even though it's far away? You assume it will be a long one. Maybe. It might be a long one. I don't see myself playing it more than maybe 3 times. I mean, I play it once in normal mode, and then play it once in professional, or No Mercy, whatever the highest difficulty is called, but... No, there's not really a lot of reasons to play it multiple times. See, it's not, the later games in the series aren't as complex as, like, the original and remake, you know? So, yeah, replay value is sort of lost. Feargale, excited to reach 7,000 subscribers. Sure. Although I feel like my personal next milestone is 10K subscribers. So, I won't be as, like, celebratory as everyone else, like, when I hit, like, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, whatnot. How I feel 7,500 is more of a milestone than just 7,000 straight. I don't know. Elijah Robinson. Oh, funny. Alright, Spy Redrum. What if a new evil corporation made a new type of plaga or virus in the new Resident Evil game? It would be pretty typical. They seem to be developing new viruses or parasites like every game. Alright, Wyatt Chatron. What was I doing before this stream, and what will I be doing tomorrow? Okay, so instead of asking what am I doing after the stream, you just went straight to tomorrow. You think I'm going straight to bed after the stream? That's not happening. But anyway, what was I doing before the stream? I was actually enjoying a homemade pizza and watching the original 1990 version of it. What will I be doing tomorrow? I don't know. Haven't thought about it yet. Alright, watch. And also, you nearly missed the stream since you thought it was tomorrow. Wow, it would have been a first for you, making a mistake. Whoa, W, would I eat a cricket for 15 bucks? Yeah, actually, I think I would. Night Wemos. Do I play Metroid, or have I at least heard of it? I do not play Metroid, but I have heard of it. Samus, right? Or Samus? I forgot how you pronounce it. Max Park. Which character is my most hated in Revelations 2? I'd probably have to say Neil. Yeah, Neil. Watch out. Stay out of it, Wyatt. Yeah, I don't think you know anything about her, Wyatt. Quit going there. Eric Winters, eat a pound of salt every day or a pound of sugar? Pound of sugar. Salt's disgusting, like bear. Sugar, I don't think is as nasty. Alright, Spy Red Rum. Chris Redfield versus an attack helicopter. Note. Chris is armed with Barry's Silver Serpent. Who will win? Chris could probably find a way to gun down that chopper with a Silver Serpent. Whoa, W. Do I get annoyed when people seem a little too interested in my significant other? Yeah, and I'm already getting annoyed at Wyatt Chapman because I knew he would, like, target that. Lindsay Carter, I sounded surprised that you're on this one. You're a CNA at a nursing home, so you work all the time. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. Hey, at least you're successful, so that's understandable. Yeah, I get different people every time because of the times. Wyatt Chotron, I will not be available at that time. Where did I get the shirt currently wearing? Ross. Night Wemos. It's my most annoying part in Resident Evil 4. Yours is the two Gigante boss fight. For me, the most annoying part in Resident Evil 4. I'm trying to think. I know there is one that I was extremely annoyed at. I think, for me, actually, it's getting through that one section in the castle where you have to keep zealots off of Ashley while she's trying to turn the two cranks for you. But that entire section, not just that part, but from the moment you enter that room. So first you have to press the two pads in the room to unlock that staircase. It's just all the enemies there are brutal, it seems. And if you don't have a lot of ammo, you're going to have real trouble getting through that part. Eric Winters, non-boss Resident Evil enemy I would least want to face off in real life. Non-boss enemy that I would least want to face off. Hunter. Yeah, Hunter. Feargale the Fearless. Zombie kill. Catapult to a stone wall. Or explosion through electrocution. Ooh. Those are two very awesome choices. I would go with explosion through electrocution. That just seems badass. And sorry, I just shook the shit out of that. Alright, just some gamer. You should be sleeping right now, but screw it, you're gonna watch the stream. Alright, man. Be my guest. You're not devoted to watching an entire stream, and you could tune in and maybe ask a question or two, but you don't have to stick for the whole thing. That's why I make these an hour long, so everyone has a chance. But some people want to use up the entire time, such as my hardcore fans. Alright, Andre Hernandez. Despite having a lot of flaws, Resident Evil 6 is enjoyable when it comes to gameplay, everything else including the quick time events. Okay. Your subjective opinion. Others might disagree with you. I'm not saying anything about it. Lindsay Carter, what? And that's reference to Wyatt Chotron. I'll let everyone else read it. I'm not going to read it out loud. The thing is, Wyatt Chotron, I already knew that Lindsay Carter was taken, so you were in the dark on that one. Spy Red Rum. The First Blood weapon ability has a prototype, so this is a new version that doesn't shorten my life. Huh. Okay. Wyatt Chotron. Okay. See, now I'm getting nervous because I got a new thing going on right now, and it's opened up a lot of new questions, which I completely understand, but you guys also need to understand that I still have boundaries, okay? So, why touch on this question? Favorite and least favorite thing about my new girlfriend? I don't care to tell you. It's none of your business. Eric Winters, the color brown or the color light green? Between... Would I prefer the color brown or the color light green? I'd probably prefer brown. Whoa, W. Favorite book series? Hatchet. The Brian books. Alright, Fairgale the Fearless. This is your last question for the night, because you need to get to sleep. Alrighty. Have I ever done speed runs of the classic games with infinite ammo? Not necessarily. I've never really truly sped run in any single game. Like, literally took measures to make sure I do it right. Never done it. Elijah Robinson. How far do I think that Yoshimitsu from Tekken would make it in the Resident Evil series, or does he clear? I think he would make it all the way with his abilities. Night Wemos, you know, right? Didn't think. Alright, Wyatt Chatron. Fourth least favorite gun in Survivor 2 Code Veronica? Are you freaking serious? Fucking A, I'm just gonna call out shotgun. I didn't think about it because I don't have to. Eric Winters, since it's apparent, I'm not answering that. Whoa W, am I a higher being who has reached a new dimensional way of thinking about life, love, and philosophy? I've always thought about life, love, and philosophy, man. I'm a very philosophical person. So no, I reached that new dimension years ago. Spy Redrum, Wesker versus Nemesis, but Wesker is armed with the same weapon as Nemesis, while Nemesis uses the weapons Jill used on him. Who would win? That's a very interesting twist on it, but I think Wesker would win in that sense. Max Park, which boss fight is my least favorite? Skagdead or Rachel Ooze? For me, it would probably be Skagdead. Alright, now my cat's wanting back in, so what the hell? Okay. Alright, Night Wimo's most favorite boss in Resident Evil 4. You know that you always ask things about Resident Evil 4 because it's the only Resident Evil game you played. That's cool, man. I'll answer them. Resident Evil 4, my favorite boss in Resident Evil 4. I don't necessarily have a favorite boss. Who likes bosses? But, no. Freaking A. There's Salazar, there's Sadler, there's Krauser, there's Vertigo, there's Del Lago, there's El Gigante. Okay. Yeah. I'll go with Del Lago. I like that boss fight. It's interesting. You can't use conventional weapons. You have to use the harpoons. Yeah. I'll go with that. Del Lago. Eric Winters. Giant zombie spider apocalypse or tiny Popokurimu apocalypse. You're starting to ask questions like Wyatt Chatron. But anyway, giant zombie spider or tiny Popokurimu. We'll go with tiny Popokurimu apocalypse. Wyatt Chatron. Has my girlfriend ever played a Resident Evil game? From what I know, I'm not sure if she has, but she doesn't dislike it. She'll support me on it. Whoa W, what is something that I wish I could share as a positive...
Welcome to the family, son.
And I got a new subscriber, sweet. And welcome to the family, son. Anyway, you were saying, what is something I wish I could share as a positive world view with the general population? A positive world view that I want to share with everybody. A positive world view. That there's a force out there, like, I don't know if it's destiny or fate or something, or deja vu, all that, but I do believe there is a force, like, controlling or watching our every move, and whenever we experience something like deja vu or something, like, it's a true calling or something. I don't know. I'm not going to get super deep into that kind of stuff. Andre Hernandez. Whoa. Okay, Wyatt Chatron, there's a $2 donation. For what? And the question associated is, is my girlfriend sub to any of my channels? No, she's not. But I have no problem with it. She doesn't have to be. I didn't meet her through YouTube. All right, so Andre Hernandez, question I was about to read, is do I think Leon looks emo with that haircut? And what you meant of the previous comment was everything else, including the QuickTime events, can go screw themselves. Oh, I get you. Well, anyway, do I think he looks emo with that haircut? Maybe in Resident Evil 4, but in 2 and 6, I don't think so. White Chatra, an Accuracy International AWSMF rifle or a Remington 870 Express Magnum shotgun to survive a Crimson Head apocalypse. Remington 870 Express Magnum. Night Wemos. Knife is the most used weapon at the beginning of Resident Evil 4. Probably. Lindsay Carter. I said before in a different Q&A that I thought Resident Evil 4 was the hardest number title. Have I yet played Resident Evil 0 on hard? That is the hardest in your opinion. Well, I have not played Resident Evil 4 on hard yet, so for all we know, that may change. We shall see, though. Make up your mind. I'm not leaving that open. Spy Red Room. Resident Evil 4, but every time I fire a bullet, it sounds like Hank Hill. Or play Resident Evil 2, but every time Mr. X just randomly explodes when you shoot him. Which sounds funnier? Resident Evil 2, Mr. X explodes when you shoot him. Just Some Gamer. What are my thoughts on microtransactions? And should they only be in free-to-play games or not exist at all? Microtransactions. I don't even know that much about microtransactions, so I don't really have a definitive opinion about it. I'll just go with what you have to say of that, since I can't really decide. Max Park. Which Ouroboros boss fight is more challenging to me? Albert Wesker or Neil Fisher? Which was more challenging? Probably Neil Fisher, to be honest. Alright, Eric Winters. Yes to both of them. People will have to read the question to know what I just answered. Wyatt Chatron. Right now, you're currently eating a charcuterie from a restaurant. Since you assume I don't know what this is, can I look it up and tell you my thoughts on it? Charcuterie. Jeez. Okay, that was kind of weird. My OBS studio disconnected on me and then reconnected, so hopefully that doesn't keep happening, because there was one Q&A that was happening constantly. If any of you remember that one, who've been to that one. But anyway, my answer to your question, Wyatt, yeah, that's a lot of food on that plate. Okay. Alright, Whoa W. Can I congratulate you at being an expert at Resident Evil 4, including being the top 20 in quickest time played for PS4, using knife only through villages, and beating the game 45s. Humble brag. I mean, that's really what you got. Congratulations, man. Enjoy it. Now, Wyatt Chatron apparently has competition for when it comes to informing or Resident Evil 4 knowledge. Well, okay. Being high on the leaderboards, I don't know if necessarily makes you good at Resident Evil 4 in terms of playing the game. But are you like extremely knowledgeable in Resident Evil 4? Is the question. Like, do you know all the ins and outs? Do you know like all the secrets, like trivia questions, whatnot? Stormo Ninja, you're studying game design, and since you're a Resident Evil fan, you're going to make a Resident Evil style game to start your video game career, designer career. What do I think? Man, that's a great way to start. I support you. Go for it, man, if that's what you're thinking of doing. Alright. Max Park. Which weapon's design looks badass besides the PRL 412? Which weapon's design looks badass besides the PRL 412? Probably, believe it or not, that particle rifle from Dead Aim. I forgot what it's called. Charged particle rifle. I believe that's what it's called. CPR. No. Yeah. Anyway, Elijah Robinson, am I a fan of Stephen King? And if so, have I played the Stephen King drinking game? I am familiar with Stephen King's works. Not a fan of him necessarily. So no, I have not played that game. Wyatt Chatrin, she is younger than me. Eric Winters, Black Widow from Marvel Cinematic Universe armed with the Benelli M4 versus Hunk, dual-wielding custom TMPs. Hunk's gonna win. Andre Hernandez, you're also studying game design, and you want your game to similar to the Resident Evil series. Good for you guys. You got 2 video game designers in here. Night Wemos, what's my most intense... Excuse me. What are my most intense moments in Resident Evil 4? Yours is when Leon's friend came to hell, but right before you defeat Kraven. You forgot the name of it. Most intense moment. Most intense moment, huh? Probably when you have that one part where you have to shoot the 3 belts off of Ashley and then protect her from a load of zealots until you take control of her. Spy Red Room. Hunk standalone game or a Resident Evil game where Leon encounters Hunk, but you play as Hunk and Leon will be a side character. I don't like that latter option, so we'll go with a Hunk standalone game. WoW challenge dual Resident Evil 4 knowledge. Alright, Wyatt Chatron. Choose from the following 2 loadouts to survive the zombie apocalypse. The Serbu Super Shorty Shotgun, Resident Evil 5 Melee Vest, and Resident Evil 7 First Aid Med, or the 6-hour P226R, the keys to a supply facility 50 miles away, and 3 MREs. We'll go with option A. Night Wemos. Do I agree that everyone is now starting to ask Resident Evil 4 because of you? Maybe. Maybe. I'm loving Grandma. You're loving Grandma. Do I enjoy jazz? Here and there. Yeah. Spy Red Room. Have I played Twisted Metal? Or at least heard of it? I've heard and played. I own Twisted Metal 3 and 4 for the PS1. Max Park. What would I do if I would equip and use the plug and removal laser 412 in real life? What would I do? Who would it kill? No one's infected with Las Plagas in the world. Andre Hernandez, you're also studying... You already said that. Wyatt Chatron, you don't consider speedrunning to have shit to do with the knowledge of the nuances of a game or the content, just a silly challenge to see how fast you can cheese through it. Yeah, that is true. Alright. Elijah Robinson, how strong do I think Chris is compared to real-life bodybuilders like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lou Ferrigno, and Frank Zane, and do I think he could outlift them? No, Chris cannot. Night Remos, do I start to get used to you? Well, so far I know you're just all about Resident Evil 4, but... Alright, Lindsay Carter. Which future Resident Evil playthrough am I dreading the most? Now that remake's not a problem anymore, the next one I am dreading the most is Outbreak and Outbreak File 2. Yeah. Because I feel like everyone's expectations on that game are going to be way too high. Especially Murat Balamza's. Alright. Whoa W, last question. Do I like Frosted Flakes? Yes, I do. Alright, Eric Winters. Really? You went there? My reaction will not be good. And the likelihood, right now anyway, is slim to none. And I am completely caught up right now. Let's see, how much time do we still have left? Oh, about 30 minutes. Like at the halfway point right now. Oh, dang, okay. Night Wemos. Do I know where Malaysia is? That's where you lived. What's my most annoying boss in the entire Resident Evil series? Numbered. The most annoying boss in the entire Resident Evil series, the numbered titles. Okay. Annoying. The Vertigo in Resident Evil 4 is quite annoying, if you ask me. Sure thing, Wyatt. Andre Hernandez, Leon needs to get a different hairstyle. Yeah, maybe. Lindsay Carter, pretty personal fucked up questions, Eric. Yeah, no shit, isn't it? I get those every once in a while, and depending on who asks them, I either like whatever or I like give them fair warning. Got my head hurt. Okay. $5 donation from Wyatt Shotron. Just so WoW knows, you could beat the snot out of him in Resident Evil 4 Trivia Challenge. Well, why don't you guys have a go at it then? That's funny. It's funny you put a donation just to prove your what is it? I can't think of the word right now. But anyway, with Spy Red Room, would I rather eat a sandwich with Barry Burton or play Twisted Metal with Chris and Leon? What would I do? Which would I do? Eat a sandwich with Barry Burton. That would be great. AG22, what is the meaning of life? Sorry for being late. 42. 42 is the meaning of life. TJ Goshnar. Alexia's second and final form is pretty annoying. Yeah. But that's not a numbered title. So that didn't count toward his question. Wyatt Chatron. Woe W versus Ten Camillos. Know nothing about him, man, so yeah, good luck with that, Eric Winters. That's not happening. Night Wemos. Your country's time right now is 2:02 p.m. What's mine? It is... Well, now, since you asked that question, it's 10:04, so it's probably 2:04 in your case. So you're either 8 hours behind me, or would that be 20, or no, 32, no. 24 minus 8. You're 18 hours ahead of me. Is today... Wemos, is today Thursday or Friday for you? Then we'll know for sure. Max Park, what is my weapon set in Resident Evil 4? It typically involves the Red 9, the Striker Shotgun, the semi-automatic rifle, the Broken Butterfly Magnum. Alright. Elijah Robinson, have I ever heard the song Heroes Never Die? It's the save theme from Resident Evil's Dead Aim, but with lyrics. It's not bad. That's interesting. Lindsay Carter, who and what do I hope to see in Resident Evil 8? Some of the mainline Resident Evil characters returning. And maybe some throwback weaponry. Alright, Thomas Rechtenwald, where do I live? What, so you could swat me, asshole? Andre Hernandez, who will win, trained mercenaries or a bunch of rotten boys? Trained mercenaries, more or less. Alright, Eric Winters, would I rather have my girlfriend on me with a jock or a nerd? A nerd. Also, does she drink alcohol? Yes, she does. Alright, White Chatron, move to and live in North Korea or Iraq? Eesh, shit. Neither one is really good. Iraq. AG22. If Resident Evil never existed, which game franchise would I be making videos about? That's probably actually very easy to call. It would either be Tekken or Crash Bandicoot. Because those are my two next favorite franchises. Night Wemos, it's Friday. Okay, so you are 18 hours ahead of me. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Spy Red Rum. Would I rather do a drinking game with the liquor or do a chicken pot pie eating challenge against Albert Wesker? Which one sounds more fun? A drinking game with a liquor? Yeah. Alright, Lindsay Carter. Do I think they will remake Resident Evil 3 since they're remaking Resident Evil 2? I sure as hell hope so. They should. Hell yeah. Elijah, you knew I would say Tekken. Yeah, you know me too well. Andre Hernandez. Okay, you're going to sleep now. Good night. Alright, man. Take it easy. AG22. Which is my favorite animal? Dog. White Chatron. Will my girlfriend ever join the chat? I don't know. Probably not. We shall see. Probably not this one. She's sitting in the other room, just so you guys know. Eric Winters. If Ada was real and I had a shot with her, would I dump my girlfriend for a chance to be with Ada? No. Because I know Ada probably wouldn't be interested in someone like me. She's too out there. And we got about 22 minutes left. Alright. Night Wemos. What's everyone most disliked bosses in the entire series number? I don't think that question can be answered in this Q&A, man. And I don't really care to answer that vague of a question. TJ Goshenauer, what if they're taking this long to make Resident Evil 2 Remake because they're releasing Resident Evil 3 Remake with it? That would be one hell of a bonus package. Spy Red Rum. Have I played Bioshock or at least heard of it? Even though I don't like first-person shooters. Yeah, I have heard of BioShock, but I've never played it. Eric Winters, if my car was about to blow up and 2 certain people were trapped inside and I could only save one, which would I save? Dude, that is a fucked up question, and I really don't appreciate it. Since this is my Q&A, I have the option to not answer some of these questions, and that is definitely one of them. Alright, Wyatt Chachin, you think you've asked this before, but what is my favorite memo in Resident Evil 4? It's like, I think it's Lewis's memo 5, how to remove the plaga. Something like that. AG22, how long have I been dating her? I started talking to her 2 months ago, so. But dating-wise, probably only a couple weeks. Alright. Brett, 30,670. If they make a Resident Evil 8, who do I personally want to return? You wouldn't mind Rebecca returning to learn what happened to her after Resident Evil Remake? Well, technically, canonically, we finally have a new story involving Rebecca Chambers, and it's in the Resident Evil Vendetta CGI movie. But, yeah, Rebecca could return in a game for sure. I also want Billy Cohen to return, and Carlos Oliveira from Resident Evil 3. Alright, Night Wemos. Say chili milli molly sauce 10 times. Chili milli molly sauce, 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 chili milli molly sauce. Alright, well, I failed, so I'm not going to try again, because I'll never get that close again. Elijah Robinson, have I ever beaten Resident Evil 4 with grenades only? No, I haven't. Wyatt Chatron, trivia question. Where are the 3 jewels located that go to the Elegant Mask in the castle area? Ignore the village set. I can't think of where they are in the game, but as soon as I start playing the game, I'll know where they are. Yeah, I'm really not gonna think about that. AG22, if I have a son, will I pass this channel down? If he's interested, maybe. What's it matter to you, Eric Winters? If we're going out, most likely. Man, I'm tired, guys. Yeah. I need to stop doing these so late. If any of you, if those of you like Wyatt Chatron, you've been following this since like pretty much the beginning, if you've noticed, like since Q&A 25 or something, I've just been adding like a half hour to both sides. Like I started with 5 p.m. and then I would just go a half hour in both directions. So it's like 5, and then I did a 5:31, and then I did a 4:31, then I did a 6 and a 4, then a 6:30 and 3:30, and like 7 and 3, and so on and so on. So now I'm currently at 9:30 on one side. So the next Q&A is probably going to be 12:30 in the afternoon. So, alright, Max Park. Which BOW's design looks creepy in Revelations 2? The BOW design that's creepy in Revelations 2. Probably the Glasps. Yeah. Night Wemos. They aren't that hard to find, but people always forgot where they are. Probably because people don't care about it. Wyatt Chatron, trivia question. Besides the lago, what else is in the lake? Interestingly, the lake village is unnamed. Black bass. Black bass is in the lake. Elijah Robinson. If I have a son, will I show him the greatness that is the Resident Evil series? Yeah, most likely. And I really hope he likes it as much as I do. Eric Winters, if I saw you, what would I do? Yeah, you'd be going inside the earth, my friend. Age of 22, when will I stop doing Q&As? That is tough to determine, although I have contemplated already about a potential stopping point, and it would probably be number 100. I don't know. It's just, these Q&As never cease to get attention, so there's no reason to stop them, really. It's just, sometimes I don't feel like doing them, but I have to because I scheduled it for that day, and I just have to get through them. And sometimes, I mean, eventually, those who join all the time are going to run out of questions. Tina Schroeder, you're late. A bit, but you still got 15 minutes to watch or ask questions. But yeah. Spy Red Room. What if Umbrella was the good guys, or were the good guys, but the reason they made monsters as a means to protect, but the BOWs just went rogue, which is why stars in the BSA had to kill him? Well, that would be fun and all, but they didn't stop their research after the initial outbreak, so that's why. Alright, Night Wemos. El Gigante, if translated, is the giant. Yes, I am aware of that. Wyatt Chartrand, if I stopped the Q&As, you would literally not know what to do with your life. Okay, so very simple solution for you. You would keep watching my videos. Or is it actually the Q&As you subscribed for? Huh? No, I know that's not the case, because I remember you subscribed way before these Q&As started. But before, like, I really knew you, I honestly thought you were a little kid. With the way you would comment. But anyway, White Shot, fine. Spend 1 year in jail, have all my girlfriend's hair and nails fall out, or never grow. I'll spend 1 year in jail. Not putting her through that. AG22. Don't stop the Q&As. You can ask 1 billion questions. At least stop on Q&A 1,000. Yikes. I don't know if it's going to get that far, AG22, to be honest, because 1,000 Q&As, that's 1,000 weeks. And that is almost 20 years. I don't know if the Q&As are going to last that long, bro. Unless I start making them a daily thing rather than a weekly thing, which is also not going to happen. That would take too much energy out of me, and honestly, I don't have time for that. Andre Hernandez. Have Resident Evil RPG with magic and guns. I am opposed to that, but whatever. White Chotron, you subbed for the Resident Evil 4 weapon review, to be honest. Which is your favorite non-Q&A video? Well, that makes sense, because Resident Evil 4 apparently is life for you. I actually remember one of your first questions was, can I just skip to the Resident Evil 4 full play? Or, like, when am I doing Resident Evil 4 play? Because you live for that game. It's like, and then I was like, I guess you're going to die then. Because I'm not playing it for a long time. Night Wemos. What is my favorite gun in the entire series? That's easy. PRO 412. That's actually been asked several times. That's why I have a straight answer for it. And I am out of water. Alright, Elijah Robinson. Okay, you have to go to work. Nice to be part of the Q&A. Take it easy. Alright, man. Later. AG22. Fine, after Q&A, why not do a monthly Q&A? So what? Instead of doing them every week, I just put it down to only once a month? I mean, yeah, that would be a lot more, like, manageable. Especially if I get so popular, eventually it gets much harder to do stuff like this, but I don't know. yeah, there's no real reason why these Q&As should end. Because, yeah, they're only doing good for me. I mean, like, having to do them is one thing, but it gives you guys a chance to communicate with me directly, and, I mean, I'm going to be completely honest, I do enjoy the donations when you guys do them, so, but then again, who wouldn't, especially with YouTube's demonetization fuckery. Alright, Eric Winters, have Leon still my girlfriend or have Chris Stiller? Out of those two, rather have Leon. Alright, Wyatt Shotgun. Your legit first question was indeed asking when I was going to play Resident Evil 4. Since at the time you thought I was only going to play the number titles, and you thought my response was kind of dickish. Yeah, well, I had to be adamant about that because I need to make sure people understand that I'm doing these in a very specific order, and no amount of pleading is going to change that. And yeah, that was like a little drop right there. Alright, since I'm at the bottom of the questions, I probably have time to actually go quickly grab another water real quick, so I'm going to do that. Okay, I got another water. Alright, AG22. I am the only real YouTuber who is direct and connects with subscribers, and these Q&As mean the world to you. Oh, yeah. See, that's why I started doing them, because I learned that I really enjoyed communicating with you guys directly when I did my very first live stream of the Resident Evil 7 blind play. Night Wemos. Spy Red Rum. What is better or worse? Spend 3 months in the Spencer Mansion, but every save room gives me energy, or gives me every gun from every game, or live in Raccoon City, but have Harrier and Black Hawk helicopter escort. Go with the first option. Alright, Wyatt Chachran, the reason you thought it was dickish was because you couldn't have known that what my playthrough plan was at the time, and you assumed that I would know that you assumed that I would know that you didn't know that. Okay, well, nope. Tina Schroeder, and you saw that question and your brother was in the room, but you're not mad because you have the exact head? Because you have the exact head of Claire in Revelations 2, but in blonde, and the exact body is Max from Life is Strange. AG22, where's my cat? She's probably under my bed, actually. She likes to go under there. Alright, 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Yeah, and I like how it's keeping up. So yeah, this is much better than being far ass behind. I really do enjoy the... As much as some of you guys might dislike it, I really do enjoy the whole slow mode. Allows me to keep up with you guys. But yeah, if it stayed too slow for too long, and if we had a lot more time left, I would take it off temporarily. But I just know there's enough people watching this to where... Alright. TJ Ghostenauer. Do I only have one cat? Yes, I do. Night Wemos. Would I rather, if I'm in Resident Evil World, Have three most powerful guns in Resident Evil, but I have very low health. Resident Evil 4 most powerful isn't going to help because it's only for Las Plagas. What? If you couldn't finish the question, yeah, that sucks, because you have to wait 2 minutes now before you get to the second half. I don't care to answer that, Eric Winters. Wyatt Chatron, Leon and 1 Farfarello versus Ada and 1 Hunter R. Leon and 1 Farfarello. AG22, okay, last question before you go. What would I tell my 10-year-old self? You're gonna go far, kid. Or start your channel much earlier than you think you should. While YouTube is young. Because I started way too late. I started in 2010. And it was already 5 years old by then. 4 years old, maybe. Alright, Spy Red Rum. What if Billy was in Remake as a cameo appearance, but only appeared once? Or have every Resident Evil game give me an exclusive gun for each character? I'd rather have that. Back to your question, Night Ramos. The way you make it sound is it even worth having if that kind of condition is along with it? Alright. Tina Schroeder, do I like PewDiePie? I'm not subscribed to him or anything, and I don't watch his videos, really, so, no. Eric Winters, Hunk versus 3 Hunter Elites. Hunk will beat them, easy. Brett 3670. Why am I dreading playing Resident Evil Outbreak and Outbreak File 2? You personally enjoy the games. Okay, so I'm not dreading playing them. I'm dreading the aspect of fully playing them. More or less, like, I feel like I'm gonna decide on how I'm gonna play them, and then certain people who've been watching these full plays are gonna share or let me know that they personally think I could do better, or something like that. That's what I'm afraid of. And because those games have so much within them, I feel like it's almost inevitable that someone is going to think I could show more. Alright, Night Wemos. Or have 3 weak guns and 1 grenade, but lots of health points. Okay, so it's a choice of having powerful weapons or lots of health, more or less. Well, if that's the case, I would rather have powerful weapons. Wyatt Chatron, if and when you ever come to visit me in NorCal, can you take me and my girlfriend out to a nice dinner on you? Sure, man. You're paying all the way. Because I know apparently you can afford it. Alright, Max Park, you gotta go. See you later. Alrighty. Peace out. Spy Red Room. Nemesis versus the Goatman. Who would win? Never even heard of the Goatman. So I'm biased on that one. We'll go with Nemesis. Alright, we got 1:45 left. We're almost done here. Okay, Eric, I think I'm sort of getting tired of you going there, so knock it off, please, and thank you. It's kind of being a little disrespectful. Alright, Wyatt Chatron. That's such like a typical question. I actually haven't asked for that in order. It doesn't really matter. And yeah, Tina Schroeder, it's official. I hope you're not. I hope you're not. I hope you're not angry. No, I'm kidding. uh, and Lindsay Carter. What enemies, if any, would I like to see return in the newer Resident Evil titles? Return? They should probably bring the Hunter back. As much as I hate it, it is a classic Resident Evil enemy. Can't go wrong with Hunters. Night Wemos. Do I know where Malaysia is? I don't know where it is exactly. It's obviously in a different continent or something. I don't really care to know where you live, just so you know, Night Wemos, because honestly, I think knowing where people live is actually a disadvantage for them. Spot. And that is my timer going off. So the last question will be Eric Winters, Ada versus 500 Gamers. So Spy Rodon, how was my day? It was actually really good. Thanks for asking. By the way, I'm the greatest Resident Evil YouTuber. No, I know it. Eric Winters, Ada versus 500 Gammas. Ada's probably going to get eaten alive. Alright, people, that's going to end this Q&A. That was a good one. I'll admit. I went through them. I went through a water and about a fifth. So, it's pretty good. You guys are giving me a reason to drink a lot of water, and I like it. Alright. Alrighty, people. So, this is going to end Q&A number 43. I will see you guys next time in Q&A number 44. And, of course, the 11th playthrough of Chris's game. It's probably what I said in the last one, but I had to take a slight break from content creating for reasons. But alright, people, this is Shankster94, aka The Gamer Shankster. Rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow these links. Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, for those who can afford it anyway. Shout out to White Shotron for being my one and only patron as of this moment. Alright, guys, I will see you next time. I'm actually really tired. I might go to bed soon.